So I just started taking fluocinolone, which is there we go, fluocinolone, 0.05%. And pretty much what that is like a little topical steroid, as well as clindamycin, which is a antibiotic. So these are my two things that I'm taking right now. And the second one, the clindamycin, is an antibiotic. So they're both supposed to like team up together to work with inflammation and trying to get those follicles that are still there to not be so squeezed in that they have to shrivel up and die. But day one of taking it, it's kind of a chore. I don't know if you guys could really tell, but I'm kind of like in the transitioning process. I was debating forever if I would eventually go natural. I'm not the type of person that likes to hop on bandwagons and just do things so everyone else is doing it. But when I did notice my hair was getting thinner, and noticeably thinner for me, I was like, these perms might just not be the best look. Although I only was perming it probably about once every 3 months. So not very often at all for my standards, because hello, I'm African. So if you know anything about African roots, if you have African friends, if you're African, you know our stuff is real. So some people perm it every couple weeks and the hair doesn't even take it. But the thing is, my hair might be really strong, it might be really hard, but my scalp apparently is not so strong. So I, as of yesterday, officially decided that I was going to transition and go natural. So although I haven't had a perm for about 4 or 5 months already, I was saying by my birthday, but I bumped that up a little bit. So anyway, using like the topical creams, to me, I think is kind of inconveniencing. Like for my stuff, it's supposed to be used like twice a day. So for me to go from doing my hair maybe once a day, I'm normally a flat twist here, flat twist there, pinned up and go type of person, versus having to sit here and part through thick, coarse 4Z hair every day. So I don't know how this is going to work, how these are going to work as far as continuing this treatment, or how long I'll be able to keep up with it, because I want to get better, and I don't want to just have my condition keep on progressing. Like, that would defeat the purpose of going to the doctor's office, defeat the purpose of getting my head sliced open to get a biopsy. Yeah, I know it's not really that big a deal, but it would defeat the purpose of all my efforts thus far to just get treatment and still not use it. So I'm doing my best to keep on top of it. Right now, I'm like studying all the time, working full time. So it's kind of like when I get home, I finish studying, all I can think about is sleep, 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 versus having to spend another 30 minutes to an hour trying to get through my hair and layer it on with 2 coats of stuff. Because another thing is, I was told not to use them both at the same time, but to like put one in, kind of let that get absorbed, and then put the next one in. So that means, wait time, which means more total time, which means that, I don't want to say a waste of time, but time that I'm not used to having, I'm going to have to try and make it out of somewhere. So yeah, I don't know. As far as the consistency, they're both gels, so they're not super heavy, they're not super oily. There's really no oil at all, which is actually something that kind of concerned me, because I'm like, my hair is naturally like very dry, very brittle. That's with the perm, without a perm, whatever. It's always going to be dry, it's always going to be brittle, and it's just kind of like trying to figure out, okay, well, if I'm putting in these topical treatments every day, when I grease my scalp, is the oil and the grease going to be trying to compete with the getting into the scalp the way that the other stuff is? And I don't want to do anything to inhibit my growth or to potentially clog pores or anything like that. So I don't know, I'm thinking that I probably need to find a new beautician, or someone who has had clients with my type of hair, who have also maybe had some hair loss problems, and see what type of things they recommend, because I don't think my dermatologist was the best in the hair care field. It was kind of a all right, well, try this out, see if it works. If it doesn't work, type of thing. To me, it's kind of like, yeah, but what about the practical application of it? I don't know. But anyhow, that was my day one. So I'm trying to stay on top of it and see if I start noticing some different things. I'm trying not to get caught up in the whole what's that thing called, placebo effect. Yeah, so I'm trying to like actually keep a track of what it really looks like versus what I think it looks like or what I want it to look like, because I'm not gonna lie, like I was putting this stuff on this morning and I was like, wait, are those couple strands coming in? Where in reality it's probably a couple scabs left over from the biopsy. But just trying to get all that stuff out there, being realistic about it, because I know it's not something that is gonna be fixed overnight. So continuing to work on that, and I'll keep you guys posted with how it goes. So I'll see you later.